Welcome to this week's superhero meme review. I'm Jason. I really appreciate you guys. So, this is the last week I'm doing this. Want you to know, starting next week, I will be going over to the TN2M Shows channel. And I'll still be posting weekly superhero meme reviews every Saturday. It's just going to that. So make sure you give them a follow, you give them a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell. Anything like that. Like it would mean so much for you to follow me over there. So let's get into this week's. Remember, it's a you laugh, you lose. So if you laugh, you lose, but you don't really get any kind of punishment. Like there's nothing like that. It's just be entertained. Just be entertained. So if you laugh, you actually win, I guess. Let's see what the memes are this week. Oh, T'Challa didn't care, but he did remember. So we haven't met. I'm Clint. I don't care. Then Clint, give it to me. He just didn't care. Like he just doesn't care about Clint at all. Okay. Cool, but he did remember the name. I think that's the thing. He did remember the name. He had enough respect for him to remember the name. All right, when you like the character written to be unlikable, who is that for you? Who is that for you? I mean, I guess Loki. Loki is the one. Everyone likes Loki. He wasn't supposed to be liked. But yeah, everyone likes Loki. In the Jessica Jones series, the Purple Man, he was not supposed to be liked, but David Tennant just has a charisma about him, doesn't he? Like there's part of him like, all right, you're pretty cool. All right, we have Gambit looking out the window with Magneto and Rogue. Welcome home, cheater. I tell you, I love what they've done with Gambit in the X-Men 97 cartoon. Huge Gambit fan. Just remember his name. Alright. Morph versus Chameleon. Look at the similarities on that. Did they think they could slip this by? Now what would be cool is if they were related somehow. Like maybe Chameleon is Morph's dad. Because they never actually got into it. But that would be pretty cool, right? I mean, what if Morph is Chameleon's son? And that's why they both look like that. But Morph as his son is maybe a little bit more powerful because he can actually adopt some of the physical characteristics of the people he imitates. So, I don't know. It's an idea. And I'd love to know what you guys think. Alright. Marvel be like, got an errand guy? Make him a daddy! In the emotional center of an ensemble movie. That's weird that it happened. It's weird that it happened twice. So maybe that's what they were doing. Like maybe they were just like, it's a limited piece of weaponry. Let's give him some emotional depth. I mean that would make sense to me. Alright, Spider-Punk was surprisingly one of my favorite characters in this movie. I agree. Spider-Punk was awesome. Spider-Punk was pretty awesome. Alright. Like, you awake? It's like my kids. Oh, goodness gracious. So, this is obviously the adversary from X-Men 97. Have you guys been following up with that? Have you been watching it? It's insane, right? Let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to have a conversation about it. Because there are a lot of things that are dropped in this that are just absolutely insanity. Alright. I can't read the test result. It's a red line, right? My visor is like, I guess you're not. That's how Cyclops gets out of child support. right there. That and sending his kid to the future. I don't have to pay alimony. I don't have to pay child support if they're not around. That is pretty funny though. That is pretty funny. Like, would he even be able to see the line? Alright, how to defeat Superman easily. It's just a kryptonite fart. That's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty funny. I always thought an aerosol version of kryptonite, like atomize it, put it in some kind of gas bomb or something, without him knowing. That way it's actually in his system. It's probably the best way to do it. But that is pretty funny. Alright. So, Rocket Raccoon sent me. He needs your arm. He's got some plan, right? He's always got some plan. He loves the prosthetics. He's just like, yeah, I need your arm. Right, let me take this. Oh no. They took that scene from the Challengers trailer and put Cyclops and Wolverine and made Jean Grey in the middle. It's pretty awkward. That's pretty awkward. Just gonna keep scrolling. I'm just gonna keep going. See, we all know what's on Magneto's mind. Paint me like one of your French girls. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, this is an innuendo-filled episode, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Alright, people making reels in public places. Me trying to click a selfie in public places. That is insane. Like, you have people just in the most random spaces out in public, like doing dances and whatnot. And it's like, dude, come on. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Kudos to you if that's your thing. Great. I just don't get it though. All right. Did you stop the Wild Sentinel? Yes. What did it cost? Everything. It did. It cost like that was, oh my gosh. Episode 5 was insane. Oh man, that was like emotionally traumatizing. I was telling friends, I was like, I'm not crying, you're crying, and they're like, yeah, we are, we're crying. All right. Oh, poor Beast. Carried Wedgie style into battle. Like, that could have been better. They could have done better. Like, I mean, they had Bishop by the arm, looking all buff and strong. They got Beast coming, hairy butt crack showing and everything. I don't get it. Little dingleberries flying in the wind. Oh, me after a single attempt at doing a sit-up. I can't even fold this like cardboard. If nothing else, a Madam Web movie might be good for some memes. Oh man, but yeah, the weather's starting to turn, right? It's starting to get warmer all over the place. Seeing more people out now. Are you out working out? I have a treadmill in my office, so like a lot of the stuff you see like seeping through the camera is letting slip through. It's like a blanket covering the treadmill while I record. But yeah, I try to do workouts. Trying to lose some of that baby weight, I guess. Like, and by baby I mean Chipotle burritos and fast food. But yeah, just trying to get more in shape. I'd love to know what you're doing. All right. Shouldn't Daredevil be looking in any other direction? He can smell the absence of liberty, and it disgusts him. He does have heightened senses. What I don't get is, if he heard a sound, like if there's a sound coming from that angle, I would imagine that instead of Daredevil like looking, he would be almost like tilting his head so the ear is pointed in that direction more. Maybe? Maybe, kind of, sorta, possibly. I don't know. Alright, here's Spider-Man with some friendly advice. Don't let anyone clone you. Seriously. And only date one girl at a time. Those are the two biggest things that Spider-Man has to deal with. Don't let anyone clone you. Because it'll make for terrible storylines. And only date one girl at a time because you will get caught. Okay. Oh man, studying for 3 minutes. Watching reels for 3 hours. This is my kids at school. This is my wife trying to get stuff done with her job and just work in general. And her extra classes that she's doing. This is me trying to get stuff done too. I mean, it's all of us. It's hard to focus for those 3 minutes when we can watch reels and just keep flipping through. Alright. Bucky Barnes in Wakanda. Maybe if he stays real still, people won't notice, but they will. They all notice. And it's okay. It's alright. You're still awesome, Bucky Barnes. Oh. This is great. Have some respect, Gene. I just lost the love of my life. Man, I tell you, that is insane. How Cyclops is being put through the ringer. And if you haven't watched X-Men 97, I'm sorry. If you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want to go into spoiler territory, but you know, what can you do, right? The memes are there and they're relevant, and that's kind of crazy. All right. What would you prefer? Yellow spandex? Yeah, bub. Animated too. Better? Much better. I remember in the original X-Men movie when they did this, and I laughed so hard at it. Back then when that movie came out, I was big into you know what? I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I watched that movie multiple times. It was a huge landmark movie for me growing up, because it was like one of the best superhero movies out there. Alright. Me running out of Latveria after spray painting a 4 on Dr. Doom's castle. Dude, you better hurry up. He's gonna send Doombots after you. That is pretty good. That's pretty accurate. I would do it too. Like, please come to the movies. Please enter the MCU. Please, Dr. Doom. We need you. We need you, Doom. Alright. Oh, Captain America. Just getting down to business, pulling up the chair, sitting on it backwards. So, we stayed up till 4 a.m. again. Man, I'm lucky if I make it to 10:30. I don't know. I used to be able to. I can't do it anymore. Alright. Hello, Rogue from X-Men 97. I can't feel you. Hello, Wanda from WandaVision. I can't feel you. I never realized that they were the same lines. They have different meanings to them, but that is pretty interesting. Whoever realized that, kudos to you, because that is pretty cool. Alright. Loving you makes broken men whole, so that even as you deny us, our heartache is not in vain. Magneto, can you turn down your godlike charisma already? That is a really good line. That is a really good line. Not gonna lie, that line, that's giving me a tingle in my jingle, if you know what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Alright, the new Gillette Mach 3 Thanos edition. Hey, if it works for him. I love the curvy blades on it. That's great. To make every chin look like a nutsack, I guess. I don't know. Alright, and I know I'm not your father. Peter, you think you're dad, but you're not. Why do we have to bring Narnia into the MCU? Oh, that's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. Alright, when Wilson Fisk realizes that the man who ruined his life in court is the same man who ruined his life on the streets. Who's been messing with everything? It's been Matt Murdock all along. What can you do? What can you do? Alright. I am trying. Do or do not, there is no try. Okay. I bet Yoda has a sling ring somewhere. I bet he does. What would be really cool is if you could use a sling ring not just to teleport to a new place, but if you could use a sling ring to teleport between dimensions. Like, wouldn't that be kind of awesome? If you had that kind of control. That I would dig that. I would dig that. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's do this. I love you guys. Thank you. That's awkward. That's 3 toilets. Just all kind of like, I don't like public bathrooms anyway. And that is just a whole nother level of anxiety. I feel my heart rate. I feel my blood pressure rising just looking at that. I mean, not in a good way. Like, definitely not in a good way. Because, like, man, what if you let one rip? No, gracias. No, thank you. All right. My friends and their girlfriends at parties. Me single in my room. Why is your one arm so big? I don't know. It's an innuendo-filled episode, I guess. What a way to finish out the superhero deep dive channel before we go on to TN2M shows. I guess I gotta get him out some way, right? Oh. Alright, you have Rogue and Mystique. Now, if you don't know, Mystique is actually Rogue's mother. So you can't drop me. I have the Hulu password. It's true. My wife changed up the Disney Plus account, and it took me like a month to get the password. It was insane. Alright. New York citizens watching the Spider-Man enters the exact same apartment for the 5th time this week. That's a lot. I mean, I don't know. Like, what can you get away with in a city like New York, right? There's people everywhere. And now, I have only been to New York City like once, and that was at the airport, so that doesn't even count. I've passed by it. I've been to Long Island a couple times, but I've never actually been through the city. But I can't imagine I can't imagine it not being noticed. Alright. Here we have Spider-Man delivering a pizza. Alright, changed into Peter Parker real quick so he didn't get caught. And that Coke bottle just explodes. You know, that's a good point. That's a really good point. That would be awesome to have a whole little mini-series. And not like a mini-series like 3 or 4 episodes, but like a bunch of like little 2 or 3 minute clips of Spider-Man delivering pizzas and stuff going wrong. Like have the cheese all sliding to one side. Just having stuff like that go wrong. Having the box all squished and stuff. Like the little plastic Barbie table, whatever it is that's in there to help keep the box from squishing is all broken, and I would love to see it. That'd be so funny. That would be hilarious. Alright. Wolverine can't be circumcised. A normal conversation. I'm not gonna lie, that would probably be something that would happen. I would be talking to someone and like I know. Just earlier this week, I got a call from my best friend who I haven't talked to in probably a good couple years. We've been best friends most of our lives. We just haven't talked in a long time. And we're just talking, and I will say something completely random, and he knows me so well that even if we haven't talked for a couple years, he's like, he just rolls with it. It's like, yeah, I'm good with this too. Like, I couldn't eat spicy foods before, but now I can. And I'm like, yeah, I can eat spicy foods again. And he's like, yeah, I started actually eating. Didn't blink an eye when I said something completely random, and that's great. But yeah, but can Wolverine be circumcised? Like, what if it was before his powers manifested? Right? And then yeah, he could. Alright. Take the suit off, what are you? Genius? Billionaire? Playboy? Philanthropist? Should I keep going? Incredibly good looking? Oscar winner? Whatever. Alright. I need a Dr. Pepper. Here, take it. Really? There's a reason, and you need the comma. I need a Dr. Pepper. But I will say Dr. Peppers are delicious. Dr. Peppers are delicious. Oh, but that looks like that's it for this week, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I hope you continue following me at TN2M shows here on YouTube. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you like the memes. I hope they made you laugh. I hope you enjoyed them, because I enjoy you. Hopefully, I will see you next time. Make sure you give them a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps us out. And who knows? Maybe I'll see you down the road. I hope I will. In the meantime, everyone, I hope everyone is blessed. I hope everyone is happy. I hope everyone is safe. And I hope everyone is smart. But if you're not smart, don't get caught. See you guys later. Bye-bye.